Welcome to June's studio vlog. So it's Wednesday the 1st of June today. Excuse the washing in the background. But good news, yesterday my new website connected. So yeah, it was just, I was going to check it. So I went on the where we can edit it at my end, and he said it was connected, and I thought, because I tried it this morning before breakfast, and it wasn't connected, so I thought, oh, I'll go on there quickly and check, and it come up, so it was brilliant. So it's all up and running, which is really good, and it looks really good. Really happy with it. I've checked all the links and everything, so everything works fine. Yeah, so that's that. Done loads of degree work. I've now started my next assignment, which has got to be in next week. Yeah, hopefully I can get that done. It's a graphic novel I've got to do. So yeah, but this one has been quite interesting. I've done like character design. I did a llama, made him into a character called Lenny. So I did an animation as well. I did some really quite dark graphics for Red Riding Hood, so that was interesting. Lots of different things this time, graphic novels, animation, cartoons, character design, all that kind of stuff, so that's been interesting. Yeah, and I actually looked back, because when I go to assessment in August, you have to pick 10 things that you feel as though you've done really well. And I felt as though I hadn't done anything really good. And then I look back on what I've done so far. So I'm on section 3. There's 5 sections. So I'm sort of halfway through. And I actually listed 6 things that I'm really pleased with. And then I've done a couple more here. My animation I felt was very good. My character design was very good. Yeah, so I'm happy that things are going well for the degree as well, so that's good. Yeah. Hi, so it's Wednesday. I've had work this morning, then I had lunch, then it's the first day that I've spent on my business for a while, about 2 weeks. No, might be 2 weeks. I was getting a bit frustrated because I was spending loads of time on the new job because they wanted me to do extra work, which I was doing. Then I didn't get my degree work done in time, and I was like 4 or 5 days late with it, so that didn't help. So where the Jubilee weekend, I just had to do some work and stuff on my degree. And then, yeah, so this is the first afternoon I've had back on my business. I had a big order, so I got that done. That was for America, so I got that done. Then I've been working on my email campaign for the new website. I was intending to do it before, but I forgot that I hadn't imported all of my email contacts from my old website to the new to the MailChimp, which I'm using now. So I'm still only, well, not even halfway through. It's like 441. So I do a little bit every now and again. So I've done another lot today. I've actually designed the email that I'm going to send out. So I've just finished that. So I'll try and see if I can show you it. Let me just bring it up. This is just the test one. Let me just turn you around a second. So yeah, so this is just the test run. So I've put my new header up with my new font, wrote a bit about the new website, and then there's a picture of it there. And then I've just added in some of my products in. So I've actually sold out of quite a lot, so I've only got a few bits left. So I've just put these ones on here because I've got a few left of those. Yeah, so I'm trying to get back on track with everything. I've got the cat here moaning. What else have I done? So I've done that. I updated my books for last month. Done a new little order tracker. Yeah, I've done a little stock take as well, because I've only got one sheet of my mouse wrap left. So I've got to sort out a few bits around here. See if I can get that sorted. But yeah, I'm in my yoga gear because I'm going to do some yoga in a second once I've finished. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to today. So it's Thursday today. I'm just doing degree work at the moment. I've just been and posted orders and stuff. But I'm a bit in a not a stuck position, but I'm a bit not sure what to do. So I've sold out of my panda paper now, because I had an order yesterday, and then the day before I sold out of my, well, I've got one sheet left of my mouse wrap. So I don't have any panda paper, dandelion, seagull, peacock. There's quite a few that are sold out now, and the newer ones are selling out. I've only got, I think, 5 sheets of crane paper left, and the older ones are selling out as well, so I'm a bit stuck. The camera battery died, so I've had to charge it a little bit. So yeah, I was talking about with my Etsy shop, so all of those designs have sold out now, so I don't have tons on there at the moment. And although I'm going to be doing another new one soon and updated the dandelion one, I haven't, because of the financial situation, I don't have enough finances to order all of them, unless something exciting happens. So I was thinking maybe starting next year, not this year, unless, oh, I don't know. I know some illustrators or people that run a little business, sometimes they do like shop updates. So their shop is closed, and then a few times a year they open it for a few weeks or a month or something like that. And they have all their new stock ready to launch, and it goes on there, and then people buy it. And then they leave it on for a few weeks, and whether they sell through or not, they then close the shop and then do it again in another couple of months. So my busy time is from September to February, so obviously I'd leave it open then, and then I am a bit more busy sort of March and then June, but the other times I'm quite quiet. So literally, I'd say probably from the end of June this year to September, I could close my Etsy shop or put it on holiday mode, to get everything, because there's not much stock on there, to get everything sort of the new collection designed and on there, and all the photography done, and getting it all sorted, as well as the dandelion one, update that and do that as the new relaunch of a bestseller. And then I can get the Christmas one designed, and that could all be photographed and everything, and do it like that. So I might consider doing that at the end of this month, or maybe from the end of this week I might close my Etsy shop, put it on holiday mode, until, and then relaunch it in September, and then keep it open till February, and then have a think about what I'm going to do next year. Am I going to maybe leave it open till the end of March and then close it April, May, do another one in June, and then close it July and August? It's something that I'm thinking about. Yeah, so we'll see what happens going forward. I'd keep my fair shop wholesale open, because there is some stock on there. There's not tons, but there's some on there, and obviously that will grow once I've got the new collection and the dandelion one sorted. So yeah, it's something else to think about going forward. It makes sense because then those times when you're not, you haven't got it open, you can do all the stuff behind the scenes, and when you do your shop update, it's all launched at the same time, so it makes sense. But yeah, we shall see. Oh, so I haven't filmed in over a week. I've had a bit of a break from like social media and filming and everything. So I had something like a big project on the back burner for the last 3 months, and then I found out last week that it wasn't gonna come to fruition, so I was quite disappointed about that, and I've just given myself a little bit of space to kind of work out what's next, really. So yeah, so I've been doing that. So I've made I've got a book which I've made loads of lists in, just to sort of like get back on track with the business, basically, because I've been working extra at this new greeting card company. I've got to work, this is the last week, or plus next Monday, that I've got to do extra work, and then after that I should be able to sort of like go back to normal, like getting my work done for my business and my degree and stuff like that. I ended up being about 3 or 4 days behind with my degree, so that was a bit disappointing, but I got it in the end. So yeah, I had a few difficulties the last few weeks, but hopefully they're sorting themselves out. I have applied for something else, which I can't say too much about, just in case. I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to, if it doesn't come to fruition again, I don't want it to be a big thing. So we'll see what happens with that. So obviously I was doing my work this morning, then I had lunch, then I've just started on doing some more work for my business. So I started to start again. Friday I had to do an extra few hours in the morning for the greeting card company, so I did that, and then after that I printed off some art prints. So these are what I used to do, and then I've decided to do them again. So I've got my dandelion art print in A4, so I've printed one of those off, and I'm going to do some product photography. So I'm going to launch that again on Etsy, and I'm going to, I'm just going to sit on the floor because the cat will meow all the time otherwise. So yeah, I'm just going to put that on Etsy, do some photography for that, and put it on my fair wholesale as well, just because I've had quite a lot of stock sell out on my Etsy in the last week. I've had quite a lot of orders, and one big one from America. No, sorry, she's trying to get the art prints. So so I sold out of the mouse and buttercup and the panda paper completely. So I think I've only got the crane, Autumn Dreaming, the giraffe one, the rainbow one, butterfly one, and them I've only got a few, I don't know, 5 or 6 sheets of paper left. Hardly got any cards left. So yeah, so I'm going to start getting back on track with the stock levels, trying to build up the Etsy stock levels again and the fair wholesale to get some orders in. Obviously it's coming, there's a few more months till September. Sorry, she's got the sneezes. You okay? Yeah. So I've only got a couple of months till it's September, which is my busiest time, September to February. So I need to get the stock levels up. I've got to order the new collection, I've got to redo the dandelion. I know I keep on about this, but I still haven't got around to doing it because I've been busy with other things. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. I've also printed off this art print, which is the crane one. Again, I've done that in A4, so that will go on the website and on the fair. And then if they sell well, I'm going to do some others as well. With regards to the cards, obviously I took them off my website and I reduced them on Etsy because I was going to buy in new cards. I have found somewhere that does all recycled cards and, you know, eco-friendly, but I don't know whether to go back to making them myself or to order a lot so that I've got it for the busy time, September to February. So yeah, I don't know. So I think going forward, it seems to be September to February is my busiest time. So I'm going to focus more on that. And then from like March to August, I'm going to focus more on like my patterns, designing new products, freelancing, and any of the other stuff like that. I think that seems to be the way my business is turning out at the moment, so we're going to go with it rather than not go with it. So today I've been making a new pattern. So I had those watercolour elements that I did quite a while ago. I made one pattern with them, but I didn't do any more patterns. So I'm just going to get it ready to show you. I'll turn the camera around. So let me just do that. So here we go. So we had a few blobs of watercolours, so I've put them on there, and then we had a circle leaf, a yellow flower, and then a green pointy leaf. And I've done the background colour in like a very pale creamy beige, like taupey colour. So yeah, so this is my new pattern, which I quite like, and it's all quite watercoloury, quite loose brush strokes. You can see like the water element to it, which I quite like. So I've done that, so I'm just going to finish that off, check that it works in a technical repeat, copyright it, and then I'm going to put that on my Instagram later. So yeah, so I've got that done. I've also added some more patterns to Pattern Field, added more of my new mock-ups to Pattern Field, updated my business books, done my admin, added some more emails to my MailChimp. I still haven't managed to get that first email out, but I've got like 444 or something emails to add onto the list, so I'm just working my way through it. I did a few pages over a few days last week. I've just done another page today, and then I'm going to do some more business work on Saturday. Excuse me. Yeah, just to catch up on everything. And as I say, with the greeting card company, things should settle down from midweek next week, and then I don't have any major things. We've got Thank You Teacher coming up. We'll have some more wedding things coming up, but overall, big thing wise, we only got Christmas, and that starts in October, so that's not too bad. I think that's everything I've got to catch up with you about. Oh yeah, that was it. So I took myself a new action plan for my business of things that I've got to get done, get back on track with, and doing that. So I'm working my way through that. So I should be done within the next few weeks, so that's good. Yeah, so although it's been a bit of a tricky couple of weeks, I think I'm managing to get back on track and sorting things out, and hopefully have some new things coming in the future. I've got to start doing reels as well. I did plan a day to do that. I don't know if it's next week or at the weekend, but I'll double check that and let you know, or I'll film doing it. So yeah, there we are. So it's Thursday today. I got my degree work done this morning, so this afternoon I'm working on my pattern for my branding and my logo. So these are the illustrations I did. So these are done in watercolours, so I did these. I'm going to use all of them apart from the poppy. So yeah, I'm using those. So I'm just going to make a pattern. So I've already made it, so I'm just going to show you how I laid it up. So I started with the foxgloves, the 4 ones in the corners first of all, And then I just literally added them. So these are the little sort of like meadow flowers, like airy floaty ones. And then I've got the what are these called? They're cranesbill, but they're also called something else that you can call them. Not hydrangeas. Oh, what they called? I can't think what they're called. But yeah, so these are called cranesbill, the blue ones there. And then I did a daisy as well, so I've got that on there. And then I have the peony in there. So this is how the pattern is looking. I wanted it just like a spacious one, really. Didn't want anything, any sort of like texture in the background, and just decided to go for a pale nudie pink colour background, just because I'm still working with these colours on my logo board. So most of those colours are actually in the flowers. So we've got the pale orange peachy colour, we've got the pale blue, we've got the pale lilac in there, which is on these little meadow flowers, and then we've got the pink, but it's in a more of a bright pink for the peony, and then we've got the yellow in there, which is on the foxgloves, as well as the orange. So the only one I didn't really have was the nudie pink colour, so I made that the background colour just to tie it all together. So I'm just going to copyright this, and then this will be my branding banners for all of my websites, Etsy, and then I'm going to make the actual logo with my name as this, and then this is the background pattern. So it's Saturday and I'm just going to spend, well, I've just spent an hour, roughly about an hour, doing the photography, product photography for the art. I work on this basket and this bit of wallpaper as a background. I try and keep it, all of my product photography to the same background, just so it shows consistent on the website. So yeah, I've been doing that. So I've taken them on my phone, so I'm just going to show you that. To me, well, first of all, I didn't use the background like I should have done. Let me just pop you down. So I did it on the basket. I use the basket for when I've done illustrations or sketching as the background. I try and keep everything with a certain background so it's consistent. So yeah, and then that's the dandelion one. And then I remembered that I used that background, so then I've added it with the wrap, and the same with that one. And then I added a ribbon or something different, so there. And then I added my bit of twigs and stuff, which I use, like that. And then with the Japanese crane one, obviously my bedroom is sort of Japanesey looking, and I've got these bedside tables which are nice. So I've done it in front of that, and there. Oops. And then I've got a shelf above with my artwork on it, so I've done it there. And then I tried it in the lounge, but I forgot that the frame had got glass in it, so when you're doing product photography, always take the glass out of the frame because you get glare otherwise. So I did that and then started again. So I've done that one. I've tried to keep it quite simple with the dandelion, and then I added a few different props. So we've got this candle holder and a little vase there for the Japanese crane one. So yeah, so I've done that. That's got done. Something else ticked off my list. So it's Wednesday. Things with the job have quietened down a lot now. I'm not doing loads of overtime and we're back to normal hours. So this morning I did a few hours for them, and then I started on doing some reels for Instagram, like I'd mentioned before. Need to get back on track with Instagram because it was growing really well, and now it's kind of stopped a bit, and my posts aren't getting many likes. Not that likes are sort sort of something I aim for, but it's just viewing the content because it's for my business. So obviously reels will be better because more people look at those. So I'm just going to show you my setup in doing it on the dining room table. So I'm just going to show you that. And then I also did some degree work, and then I've gone back to the reel making as well because it's now just before 6 o'clock. So my pizza, because I made homemade pizza with the fresh basil that I got from Sainsbury's the other day, so that's in the oven right now. So I'm just gonna do this little clip for you. And so this is my setup on the dining room table. So obviously I've got my paints here, my paint palette. This is what I've been painting while I've been filming the reels. And then I've got this, I think it's a selfie stick, but it comes on a tripod as well, so I've been using that. I've just got to sit down because the cat will start meowing. So I've done a reel for each flower that I've painted. They're not finished illustrations yet. Obviously I would prefer to do like one reel for the whole lot, but it would just, the reel would just be forever. So I've done it on a time-lapse mode on my phone. Yeah, so I've done this so far, and then I'm gonna paint the other two and do reels for those. So I've got a few reels for the next few weeks. So I'll probably start with posting once a week, or maybe twice a week. We'll see how it goes. And then I'm gonna do one reel, just doing the little details and touches up of the whole lot at the end. So that should be okay. So I've just been updating my prices on Etsy, so mainly the postage prices, not really the stock prices, just because, let me flip me around, just because obviously the postage prices went up a month or so ago and I didn't change them, and I've had quite a lot of orders, so I have missed out on a bit of money from it. And also I noticed that I had, I think I did it before Christmas last year, when I was selling a lot of the little gifts like the badges and the mirrors and stuff. I was doing a flat rate of 50p for postage, even though it was costing me more. But obviously I hadn't changed that, so now it costs £1.05 if you're sending, if it's under 100 grams, because it has to go with a large letter now because it's thicker. Yeah, so I'm just doing that at the moment. Then I'm going to start listing my new art prints, so I'm going to list them on Etsy. I'm not going to launch them yet. I'm thinking of launching them either next Friday or the following Friday. So I've listed the art prints on Etsy, so they're already there. I'll just put 5 on at a time at the moment, just because I'm obviously keeping the bulk of my stock for fair, the wholesale. So I've been working on updating a few patterns to Patternfield. So I've done this one, the watercolour one, that one there, and then I did, this one here, the Lima one, and then I think the others are on the second page. Yep, so this one here, the other watercolour one in the pink, and then again this one in the yellow. Monday, so I've just finished work, just had my lunch, and I'm just sitting down back at my desk to do some bits on my business. So obviously you saw me doing a little painting, so this one here in my sketchbook. It's not the best painting I've ever done, but I've got this big sketchbook which I've got some blank pages in, and I really felt like just painting something a bit different, so I thought I would do that yesterday. So that was on Sunday. So this afternoon it's just gone 2. I'm going to be doing my logo design. So obviously I've done my logo pattern, so now I'm going to make it up into my logo actual design, and then I need to do another 3 pages of email customers to put on my MailChimp to get that up and going. So my plan is to launch the art prints not this Friday, the following Friday, which will be the 7th, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to launch that then, so that gives me, I'm going to try and do some emails, add some emails onto MailChimp every day until then, and then that should have them the whole 41 pages done. So I'm going to do another 3 pages this afternoon, and I'm also going to start designing some greeting cards designs. So like I said before, when I've started this job, because it's for a greeting card company, I have had a lot of sort of inspiration and ideas and stuff, and yeah, thinking about a small range. I probably won't make them myself. I'm going to just put them on the Patternfield app for licensing. Yeah, and just see if I get any interest on that. Also, I've been thinking about whether to so I'm going to be doing my business plan again, just because I started my business about 18 months ago, nearly 2 years in September. Obviously usually the first couple of years, first 3 years, you get to know what works, what doesn't work, all that kind of stuff. You know, you make mistakes, or things work, and obviously things change as well. So what sometimes you might have a product that you think is going to work and it doesn't work, or an area of your business that again you know you think it's going to work or it doesn't work, or something that you don't think is going to work works. So I need to do my business plan again, because a lot of things I've tried haven't worked. But then like the wholesale, I didn't even intend to do that, but obviously that worked, and that's something that I want to grow a bit of. So yeah, so I'm going to redo my business plan probably this Saturday coming, because I haven't got much on this Saturday. So yeah, I'm going to do that and then see where it goes. But I feel as though because I've spent nearly 2 years working on my business, I feel as though I need to sort of like go to the next level now. So I have some ideas, but it's that sort of like, I've had this before, it's like I'm indecisive whether to do it or not. So I've done this so far. So I just created an artboard of 1000 by 1000 pixels. Then I did a clipping mask of the actual pattern within a circle. So I've got that ready, kept the background colour white, and then I'm just going to layer over the top the typography. So I don't know whether to go for this kind of design with my whole name going over the circle, or whether to go for my initials. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do at the moment. Obviously I would need it to be my whole name, and then maybe have some different ones with just initials for like packaging. So I'm going to try both out, and see. And I also need to think about the colour of the typography as well, because I don't know if I want black. I'm up with a couple of designs. I think I've made my decision of what colour and font I'm going to use, but I'll just show you what I've done. So this was the first one. So it's a sort of a grey black colour with a simple font, and then there it is in black. Then I tried it with my colour that I got my font on my website. So that's my website, and then that's the colour there. Then I tried it in like a silver, in a more of a scripty writing. Then white. Then they're the ones that I've just shown you, but in a group. And then I'll just show you this one, which is on the computer. So there's that one. I've just changed the opacity of the background down slightly to 80%, just because it was fighting. She's meowing, but it's raining outside and she won't go out. She's being a pickle. Yeah, so that's the one that I think I'm going to go with. Yeah, I might give it a day or two just to see. I might print it out and put it up on my wall and give it a day or two. So here it is printed out. Obviously it's bigger than it would be ordinarily. And then here is my old one on some stickers. So I think it looks much better. But again, I'm just not sure whether you can see the actual wording of it clearly enough. So it's the end of this vlog now. So see you next month for next month's vlog. Bye for now.